Sure glad to see you boys back in town, the woman greets them, grinning. Knew you wouldn't be away long when that boat showed up without you. She turns back to her work. We tidied her up a bit, the smith and I. I think you'll find her seaworthy if you have any further mysteries on hand. They can't be sure, but his grunt sounds pleased at the brothers' safe return. She's come back to us, exclaims Hastybeard, and more lovely than we left her. Courtesy of the Barnacle Transport Services, Inc., reads Steadybeard from a notice on the side. Why, that great blubbery bellyache did us a good deed. Be welcomed, wayward pilgrims, speaks one of the nymphs, for who can resist the majesty of the great barnacled one? So it is that we awaited your return. Hard to resist when you're sucked down like a clam in stew, growls Bravebeard. The Great One journeys this way daily, so that through him all may one day find the place of promise. Predictably, the nymphs trade nods of approval. Will you wait with us here by the fire, or is it the way the faithless you seek? The men fidget for a moment as Steadybeard clears his throat. If you don't mind our intrusion, we'll wait here with you fellas. Sit, friends, for those who follow the Great One. There is no mind. Aye, that's plain, grins Bravebeard. The three men sit. There's a silence, and the nymphs begin to speak in turn. Within the Great One, the Great One encircles us in the circles. The Great One's kindness is as genetically modified potatoes. The men begin to nod off, now catching only pieces of the nonsensical exchange as they fall into a deep sleep. Biodiversity. Final stop, Please exit through the front with your belongings. These long-haired imps let us sleep through our stop, complains Hastybeard as they sail out into the sunlight. Bravebeard merely shudders. May as well see where it is we have stopped anyway. Great lumpin' land rats! Exclaims Bravebeard, edging away. Stop! The voice is deep and aged as the earth itself. The men and rock stand staring at one another. Moments pass before the creature speaks again. You are small. Something about the naivete of this statement seems to ease the men. You're rather large yourself, tries Bravebeard hesitantly. Thank you, rumbles the small mountain simply. Would you like a flower? I am quite good at flowers. Oh, we don't want to be a bother, begins Hastybeard. In fact... But the creature is already turning. Or maybe I will fetch 3. Rumbling happily to itself, the geological oddity thunders away. The men breathe sighs of relief. I've done it! I have fetched a flower! The men turn reluctantly from the enticing safety of their boat to face the returning earthquake. Gently, the massive stone fist places before them what appears to be an upended tree. Why, thank you, gushes Hastybeard, elbowing the snickering Bravebeard. What a nice flower! The big creature beams. The creature's shoulders slump, dejected. It has wilted! You know, I think I saw another on the far edge of the island, suggests Steadybeard. Why don't you go... I will fetch it! Brightening, the mountainous being turns once more to thunder away. Or maybe 3, Hastybeard calls after him, grinning. Quick, while we have a chance, he adds in a whisper, leading the way to the boat. I don't like the looks nor sound of that, worries Steadybeard over the distant rumble. Rather be fetching flowers with that walking rock pile on dry ground. On cue, a shower of rain tumbles over them. "Suffering squid livers!" howls Hastybeard. "We'll be sunk!" They bail furiously, but the downpour is relentless. Through the eerie grey, they seem to hear the faint keening of wordless song. A flash of lightning suddenly illuminates their surroundings. "Womenfolk!" yells Bravebeard. "There's womenfolk in the water!" His shout is followed closely by a splash as Hastybeard jumps in. "Of all the kelp-headed half-wits!" A second splash halts Steadybeard's analysis of the situation. Sighing deeply, he dives after them. Finding the dark water empty, the men quickly regret their course of action. We meet again, bearded travelers. Have you sought new paths this day? She smiles. The men nod unnecessarily. Yet still others lie untrodden behind you. Her gaze is deep, searching. It is well for you to bear the look of those who would seek them. May we meet again at the end of another path. Inclining her glimmering head in farewell, the creature slips silently away into darkness. In the quiet that follows, the men find themselves still sinking. Had another go, did ye? The old man greets them, smiling. Well, let's see it. Aye, he smiles. Beautiful that is. As they turn to the shelf, he nods. I'll wager there's room for more up there.